Hey y'all, Matthew Green. I'm a practicing Christian, and I got a question. Is faith innocent? So, is faith innocent? I know it's like a big, kind of like a blanket term type thing, but I know it's a big question, is what I'm saying. But the farther I get into my faith in God and Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit, the farther I get into that faith, I think about something that I've thought about my whole life, which is, and I say whole life as in from the time when I was in high school and I originally got into church and I started learning, which was very, very shallow now that I have gotten deeper into the faith. But how do I know what someone else is doing or saying is wrong? So I'm in a driveway. Anytime I do any of these videos, I'm in a long driveway. I pick up trash out in the boonies. So there's gonna be these, you see how fast I'm going. I'm not even registered on the speedometer. But how do you know, or we know, that we're going in the right direction? Because I make some reels on Facebook, and today is the first day that I have chose to actually open the Bible, start reading the Bible in a reel, presenting the Word with a mission. I've made videos with scriptures, and I put the video on YouTube as well and TikTok. But in the beginning, there was God. God created the heavens and the earth. So I believe that, and I believe that Jesus Christ saved my soul, and He is my path to God, and that His gift to me when He died was forgiveness of my sins, and the Holy Spirit is the gift to man, to be filled with the Holy Spirit and to act out your faith in a manner that is representative of God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit. And inside all of this, I try to maybe just insert in intellect, intelligence. I have conversations with myself. I have conversations with God. You can take it however you want to. God talks to me in my own way, in a way that I know that God is speaking to me, because I've even been worried about saying this because, God don't talk to you. God talks to me. I've said it before that He uses my voice, and He uses all of the information that I have soaked up over the last 38 years. He uses all of that and references it back to me, because He has the ability to use me in the best way possible, right? So He uses the things that I've already seen and done, whether I remember them accurately or not. He uses those things to show me and tell me what I need to do with my life. Or at least so far, that's the way it's going. I've got to pick up trash, so there's going to be several pauses in this. I got a lot of things to say. I have thought about it, and I've talked to my wife about it a bunch of times, that if I was a smart God, first off, if I was a God, it's a big question. It's just a question for the theological results, not for, follow me, I'm God. No. What it is if I was an intelligent God, I would present to a people that they can recognize and associate themselves with, as in, I'm going to follow this person because they either speak the same language, they have the same skin color, or their beliefs are so visible that I align with them. So is my faith innocent? I'm from East Tennessee, born in Panama City, raised in East Tennessee, and all I have is what's been presented to me. It's what I've been limited to. Up until whenever the internet, like when I was in a high school, I didn't ask the internet questions. As a senior, I didn't go to the internet for questions. I either asked a person or read a book. So, is my faith innocent? Because if I wasn't presented with the gospel, whatever you could call the true gospel, whatever that is my faith innocent? If I believe in God, and I say God, but in another book, in another religion, that book says God as well, that this person or that person is a God or said God, and if it turned out that I was wrong, is my faith innocent? Because I didn't have access to the faith that was the correct path to higher enlightenment. So, a massive question that rolls around in my head, because I feel called by God to present the word, the gospel, Old Testaments, New Testaments, from beginning to end, whether it's in English and Hebrew or Greek. I plan to do some type of learning on all of these languages, even more on English, because faith, like just that word itself, can be used in context of so many different ways. It can be used out of context. You can say, do you have faith in the devil? It's terrible. I'll say it again. So if I'm called. I am called. I don't know in what way yet, but I have faith. So inside the fact of me being called, I don't know what to do, to what service. I'm going to use the internet and spread the word. But if I ever want to answer questions, I've got to ask them. And I just really don't trust Google. I don't trust AI, and it's not because I'm a conspiracy theorist. It's just something else man-made. So you got to have like a certain, you extend a certain amount of belief, not faith. I don't have faith in AI. I have faith in God, and I have a certain level of belief in AI, that it is capable of certain things, but my belief in God is that He is capable of all things. And the only reason we say He is because we have He and She to associate it with. This is an example of exactly what I'm talking about. He is going to use things that you know to get things across to you that you don't know. Because you have to be able to associate things. We are primates. We are primitive beings. Most of us can't chew gum and walk. So is my faith innocent? I would love to have a serious conversation in the comments, because all of it is in writing and it can be studied. The comments can be studied, and this back and forth in video form isn't necessarily the best in my opinion. It's just a way to get the question or the message out there. So is my faith innocent?